All right, we're back, and we are live. Well, not live, but we are here live for ourselves. And
well, if you think about it, everything's live at some point.
yeah. And I was going to tell you something. Oh shit!
You were going to tell me something, but you forgot. But that's okay.
It was something interesting.
It'll come back to you. Breakfast before breakfast is what we were talking about. And life on Dove Street.
And then Princess Di. What the hell was it? But anyways, moving on. It'll come back. Welcome back to our Thanksgiving edition. And I guess. Oh, that's right. So, what are you cooking for this Thanksgiving? Back on the Thanksgiving thing.
I'm doing ham.
Just buying it straight out.
Yeah. No.
Why? What's the difference between that ham and the ham that you're going to buy?
Just the preference for the wife. That's it.
Honey Babe?
Yeah.
Oh, the one in Terra Nova?
No, this one is on the way to work up in.
Oh, I know.
You know the one, right?
In La Jolla, right?
Yeah.
Or like in that college area?
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's easier than actually cooking anything. It's too much of a hassle, man.
Yeah, I cook a lot, but cooking big like that.
Well, plus it's just there's so much else going on that day. You know, just having to coordinate so many people to get together for a couple of hours is a hassle. Everybody's got schedules. Everybody's got kids. Everybody's got to move all this shit, you know, to one point and then go to your separate ways later on. So it's.
But so your brother, he's gonna drive here and then drive back after when, like Sunday?
Probably Sunday. I don't know for sure, but that's usually the routine.
And so, what's he cruising these days?
A Ford Edge, not Edge. What's that Boxley looking? Remember, like the Scion XB or whatever?
Yes.
Ford makes something that looks like that except bigger, longer.
Like a van?
Sort of like a van, but more like a station wagon.
Yeah, I don't know the name of it. Edge.
I think it's the Ford Edge, but I'm not sure. It's a comfortable car. It's a big ass car.
Oh, okay.
But I wouldn't buy it.
Your brother has never really cared for the car. He was never a car guy, was he?
No, he's not a car guy. He will go for something if it looks like a good deal, he'll buy it. If he's saving money on it, or if he's helping somebody out by buying it and taking it off their hands, that kind of shit, he'll buy it. But he's not one of these people that longs for toys and goes, "Oh, I need this SLR or whatever the fuck." No,
that's kind of I like that.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Well, look at the piece of shits I've driven in a sense that I think it's a monetary thing. But even if I had a lot of money, as long as it's like mad money, I always see myself like buying always like a used car or something.
I see myself driving a piece of shit every day of my life for the rest of my life. Because if you want a nice car, you can always rent one. Okay?
Here's the thing. I don't need to impress anymore. Like chicks.
Exactly. I don't need to impress anybody. And I drive like a stoned old lady anyway. So I don't need a fast Ferrari or anything like that. Because I do remember enjoying driving fast. I had a Porsche. I've had BMWs. I've had fun cars. But I don't feel the need to drive like an asshole anymore. So why do I need to spend money on a flash car?
What are up with these kind of people? Like, the guy who just got debarred and our Orange County friend. What's up with the consumption thing?
Well, I think it's kind of like the way they define themselves.
When it comes to like, homie was not into whatever, and he had to get the fucking crazy Stratocaster Fender guitar.
Yeah, it has to be the top of the line. I mean, I understand the mentality at some point.
I do to some point.
Because certain things you really do want to spend money on because you want them to last a long time.
But or you guitar, want them to that's more of a sort of...
Well, unless it's your avocation, unless you do it for a living or you're a serious hobbyist in the thing,
yeah,
just to have it on the wall, it's silly to spend a lot of money on something like that.
Like $2,000 or something like that.
That's just silly money. And I don't know. I mean, there are people who like to project wealth. And I understand.
And he can't even play.
Well, that's the thing. If you're going to do that, why?
I can understand if you like. Oh,
if you actually played it.
If he jammed, he was doing like some. You go over there, you want to hear some Stevie?
Yeah.
I got this new song. Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, if you could actually play it, cool. You know, that's what I like about Captain America, dude.
That's what I like about thespians.
Well, true. At least they can act. But Captain America, at least, he thinks he can play an instrument, and at some level he can play an instrument. He's not a virtuoso, but he can play.
Yeah, he they call him musical. He butchers it out. Well, that was House of the Rising Sun.
Sorta.
Yeah, it's like that. Did I tell you? Me and I don't know if I ever told you this story. It was an elementary school, and I think your wife went to the school too. But I remember our Orange County friend and me, and this other, the girl, your wife's friend in England, ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
You know, he's a teacher now.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
You know what I'm talking
I know
about.
what you're talking about.
In high school or after high school, but everything. Us three in elementary school, we had this ball buster fucking principal who actually, there was this time when he'd have his ping pong paddle and he'd take care of this kid named Jacob.
Back when they used to spank people in school.
Yes, if he had permission.
Yeah.
It's another story, but back on this thing, there was a talent show, and there was this one girl, her name was Allison, I think. And she did this rendition of, during the 80s, "Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine." Do you remember the video?
Yeah.
The cheerleader thing? So she does her routine, and at the end, people are talking, us three, boo! Boo! We got pulled out of there like little kids. Like they just grabbed us. And we went straight to the, because it was in the auditorium / cafeteria, and there's a door leading to the office.
Straight to the
office. And I remember walking past her corner, and the secretaries, she wasn't there because they were watching the assembly, the talent show. Do you remember those big industrial typewriters with the little ball?
Yeah.
That had the dial.
The IBM Selectra.
Yeah.
Oh, I love typing on those, dude.
It was like
that's what I learned on
the crazy one.
Yeah.
But I remember we were going past there to go sit in the principal's office, and you saw that typewriter.
Dude, I love those typewriters. It was such a cool thing to watch that thing articulate and strike the paper.
Yeah, I wanted one of those little. And we just imagine that, like an iPad, people probably, there was all like Star Trek shit.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, now everybody's got an iPad, and it's kind of like, meh. I want to go back to the...
Sometimes you have to. Oh, man. Voice is going. I'm going to sip here of my beer.
A sip of your beer.
You know, walking here, I saw what's that thing called? The pond? It looks like it's going down a little bit.
Yeah, we had an incident with the filter.
What happened?
Well, Paddington got a hold of one of the feed tubes and chewed it up, and we had a lot of wrangling, and there was some little microscopic holes that we didn't see. And kind of after time, you see water accumulating there, and this, I had to go change some stuff around.
But it's kind of filling up now?
Well, no, it just has stopped losing water.
Oh, okay.
I haven't filled it back up.
Gotcha.
I got to figure out how to hide that thing so the fucking bitch doesn't dig it up and bite it up again. I mean, I did say I wasn't going to make a big deal about it because the dogs have always been the uncaring hand of God. It's just one of those deals that you just don't get too vested in your garden, don't get too vested in your landscaping because shit's going to happen.
Or just total upkeep.
Well,
Not
I mean, I could
upkeep.
pay somebody to do it, but then that kind of takes the fun out of it,
Yeah, I do everything myself anyways. Unless it's too
I
hardcore.
can honestly say that every rock in that garden, every little piece of whatever is in that garden, is there because of the labor of my hands. Nobody else.
That kind of gets do
Yeah.
stuff like that, but it's the stuff like I've got to a point like a bathroom model. That's not me anymore.
By the way, good job on that fucking bathroom.
Oh yeah,
dude.
thank you.
It looks really nice.
And the
Like
fish do it.
resort hotel style nice.
Yeah, we hired out for that
Hmm.
because not to say I wouldn't do a good job, but just in case,
Shit went downhill.
yeah, you just don't want to deal with it because I've dealt with a couple things.
Yeah, here's the problem when you do it yourself. They never let you forget it if things go bad.
Well,
My wife will never let me forget certain things.
I did some plumbing. That's the
I've done
one.
all sorts of stuff.
I've done some plumbing, but not a major bathroom remodel with, unless it was with homie. We did it, with when I was doing construction, but I just knew that was just a little bit much, like fuck, tiling.
Tiling's fun.
I mean, saws.
I like tiling. I like the whole cutting the tile and laying it out and doing the grout work and all that shit. It's kind of fun. It's in labor intensive.
But here's the thing with my problem with projects. They're fine if you don't have any deadline.
Exactly. If you don't have a
That's
deadline.
what it was.
If I'm just fucking around with it, like with the garden or with the shed or whatever, then it's cool.
But if it's
nobody's
actually
breathing
something
down
you-
your neck going, when's the shit gonna get done? If somebody's on my neck going, when's the shit gonna get done? I'm contracting that shit out.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's why we did it. Is that, geez, man, I can do this. We can do everything, but we'll never be. We wouldn't be running until like a year and a
Next
half
year,
from now.
Yeah. That was a good job though.
We're at 12 minutes, folks. We'll be right back to the Fish and Corn Show, and I'm going to remind you, this is a throwback to earlier episodes, and it's to stay in school. Stay in school.
That was an epic day, man.
Stay in school.
That was such an epic day.